Hey guys. Okay. If you're watching this, it is Thursday, our typical team call night, right? So I did not want to miss a team call. So I hate that we're not able to do this live, but I didn't want you to miss a team call. So hopefully next year, those of you who are watching this will be at Summit with us. So it's just an amazing time. Summit last year completely changed the course of my business. I was a hobby coach. I was doing it for my friends, for my family. I was posting on social media occasionally, but I really wasn't taking it serious as a business until Summit last year. And the course of my business completely changed within the last year. And I'll be sharing that a little bit more with you over the next couple of weeks, because I want you to know how important it is to get to Summit. So for that being said, I wanted to go ahead and do this call for you guys. So a couple of important things for you guys to know. There will be ticket sales on sale this next week, and it's really important to snag those. If you're not a brand new coach, meaning if you haven't signed up within the last month, you need to go ahead and get those tickets. They go fast. They probably will go within the first week. They're typically on sale for $125. Word is it's going to be in Orlando or Dallas, Texas. We will know the for sure details by this week, and I will post those in our coaches only group. So with that being said, set aside that money and make it a priority to go, because I promise you, you can make this business work. If I can make it work, I'm ordinary. I promise you can make it work too. So set that money aside and make it work and get to these events. So, like I said, I will post everything for you so that you know what's going on with next year's Summit. So that's that. Also, Country Heat launches today as far as the challenge pack and the essentials. So make sure that, anybody that you've had interested, they know about that you're touching base with your customers. If you have a customer base, email, message every single one of those and let them know about the launch. Really take advantage of any time that there is a launch. I'm not interested in Country Heat myself at all, but I take advantage of it. I email every single customer that I have. At this point in my business, I have over 1,000 customers, and I email every single one of them to let them know about the launch, to see if they're interested in the program. And I educate myself on it. I know that it's a high energy program that's low impact. So it's going to be for people who don't necessarily like to exercise. So it's going to be fun for those people. It comes with the portion control containers, just like the 21-day fix. So educate yourself with that. In your online office, there's tools for you to see that. So. And I'll show you a little bit more on that here in just a little bit on how to navigate some of that in your office. But, always educate yourself on what's going on with Beachbody so that you can, maximize everything that you have. So if you haven't done that, it's not too late. Post about that this weekend, today, so that you can, hold a challenge group, hold a test group, anything like that. Like I said, even if it's not a group for you, don't feel like you have to be doing that program. I'm not going to be doing Country Heat, but I will have a test group for it. So, also, Team Cup. If you're not involved in Team Cup, get involved in Team Cup. It is a group of 5 coaches who are all pushing to have the best August ever. So you're pushing to help as many people as possible. You're pushing to move your business forward, to recruit new coaches so that we can have more impact on the lives of others. So if you're not plugged in, contact me, contact your upline to make sure that you're getting plugged in somewhere so that you can also help others with their fitness journey. So we have some challenge groups coming up. I will be posting the August schedule when I get back from Summit. Just a couple different things that I will be doing. You are more than welcome to join me. I urge you to sit down and make your own schedule, to run some of your own challenge groups. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, reach out to me, reach out to Keisha. We will help you do that. You can run some with us until you feel comfortable doing your own. So with that being said, I did want to get in to our call tonight. And I asked in our group, what were some of the things that you guys wanted to talk about? We've got several new faces that are really excited about coaching. And I've noticed that you guys have some fire about you, which really excites me. So I really wanted to go over some important things that a new coach really needs to have, because I think in the beginning, at least for me anyway, I tended to overcomplicate the process. I tended to add a lot of fluff to my business. And I really wanted to just get down to the vital behaviors and not all of the extra stuff that you might see myself do, or some of the other coaches that are further along in their business, and just get down to the basics of what you need to concentrate on to actually move your business forward. And not even just the basics, but telling you what you need to do each and every day. Because sometimes you just need somebody to say, hey, this is what you need to do. This is your to-do list if you really want to make this business work. If you have 1 hour, these are the things that you need to focus on. These are your top priority things, okay? So there's 4 vital behaviors. If you have gone through the training, which there's 2 phases of training for you to go through as a new coach, hopefully you've gone through that. If not, you need to contact me ASAP, because you need to go through that training, okay? So that's your first step. So there's 4 vital behaviors as a coach. So if you don't have a pen and paper, pause this right now and go grab a pen and paper, because you need to write these down. These need to be embedded in your brain. You need to know these like the back of your hand. All right, these aren't in any order of importance. I'm just going to go through them. Okay, you need to be a product of the products, right? Meaning you need to do your workout, you need to drink Shakeology, and you need to eat clean. You need to have a clean nutrition. So what I mean by that is you are going to stick to a program from start to finish 150%. You're going to drink Shakeology every single day. You're going to stick to clean nutrition 150%. Right? Because you want to be a product of the product. You want to have those results. And I find that coaches that don't have a transformation themselves really struggle in this business. And I know for myself, when I struggle with my own fitness, my business struggles as well. In the beginning, my transformation came from T25. And for 10 straight weeks, I stuck to the schedule from beginning to end. I did not skip a workout. I did not double up on days because I didn't skip a workout. I stuck to the nutrition plan. I kept myself accountable. And at the end of the 10 weeks, I had lost 18 pounds. And what did I do? I posted my transformation, and it went crazy. People wanted to know what I was doing. What are you doing? How did you lose that weight? You look great. And what does that do for you? Well, for one, it boosts your confidence, because you're like, oh, I do look great. I did something pretty amazing, and people are taking note of this. And then what do? They tell their friends. They want to know what you did, and then they think, you know what? I know this person. This person isn't from an infomercial. This person is someone I know. This person is someone I trust. And maybe if they can do it, I can do it too, right? So that month, I had Success Club 47. Why? Because I was a product of the product. I posted my before and my after picture, and it spoke for itself. Okay? I stuck to a program 150%. I didn't just pull out 21-day fix and a workout here, and then T25 one day and a workout there, and combat one day and a workout here. I stuck to a program. So do that. Find a program, stick to it from beginning to end. If you're not doing that right now, I urge you to do that. Start with something, commit to it from start to finish, okay? And that doesn't mean that you have to have a before and after right now. It means that you have to show that you're making progress each and every day. And so at the end, you can show that before and after, but share it. Share your journey. Share every part of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you have a cheat, share it. That's relatable. People can relate to that. It's not all perfection. I mess up too. There's times where I go off, but I get right back on. Okay, so share your journey. People relate and stay the course. Stick to it, commit to it, even when you don't want to, and share your thoughts on social media. Be a product of the products. That's a vital behavior, and it's vital for a reason. All right, the next thing is going to be inviting. You're going to invite. What are you going to invite to? You're going to invite to challenge groups. You're going to invite to free groups. You're going to invite to the coaching opportunity. There's always something that you're going to invite to. So you can invite to something that I have going on. You can invite to something that the team has going on. But as you progress in your business, you need to have a schedule of your own. You need to have something of your own that you are working for. Why? Because your customers want to see you. Your customers relate to you. They don't relate to me. They want to see you. They connect with you for a reason. They didn't come to me. They didn't come to Keisha. They came to you. So if you need help creating a schedule, then you need to come to me and I will help you with that, because I have a schedule that I create with purpose. Okay, I don't just throw dates out. I create it with purpose each and every month. And I will work with you. I will work with you on creating that schedule. I will work with you on feeling confident on running your own groups, because that's the goal. Okay, so inviting. There are 3 ways that I invite. Number 1 is I post on social media. I post what's called a call out. I think this is the easiest way to invite. And you post a call out asking others to join you. Whether it's a free group, whether it's a challenge group, whether it's the coaching opportunity, you are asking others to join you. And you want to do this in a way where you are sharing and it's not salesy. You're not posting a picture of Autumn and the 21-day fix or Shakeology. You are sharing what these programs have done for you, what they've done for your family, not the product, right? Okay, so you're doing that. And, you know, if you're a brand new coach, I would start with a free group and making sure that your photo, free, is in your photo, because people are attracted to that. They want to see that you are adding value without asking for anything in return. That's going to help you to build a customer base, all right? So you're going to build a customer base. So I would do that. I would post a call out. You have to be strategic when you post a call out. For me, it's Sunday night. Why is it Sunday night? Well, because most people overindulge on the weekends and they feel pretty crummy and they're like, you know what, I'm going to start on Monday, right? I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to do good. I'm motivated. Tomorrow's the day. So I post my call out and they're scrolling through Facebook and they're like, oh, there's a free clean eating group tomorrow. I'm in. I am in. I'm going to do this group with her. So that's what they do, and that's why I post it. So you do that, and I can help you on creating your first group and running your first group. Guess what? There's resources, and at the end of this call, I'll show you all of the resources and how to access those, all that stuff. It's all available for you. It's duplicatable. We've created all this for you so that everything is available at your fingertips. So that's something for you to do, is to post on social media, asking others to join you. Comment below. Send me a message. Be strategic about when you post those. And make a photo that is eye-catching. something of you, something of your family. You don't always have to put words. You don't always have to make a collage, just something that's eye-catching. Use a nice filter from PhotoFi. Some of my favorite apps to use. I'm always on my computer, so it's different for me. I love Canva now. I used to hate it, but Canva is my go-to now. Canva.com. You can use PicMonkey.com. On my phone, I use PhotoFi. That's the only one I use on my phone, actually. And so those are my top 3 that I use. And, just use a filter, something that's going to be eye-catching. So that's something that I do. I post a call out, asking others to join me, telling them, and just talk like you talk. Try not to be salesy. For me, it's, I talk to moms that think they're too busy, that think that they can't get their body back, that think that they have to eat chicken and veggies and cook a different meal. And I talk to them to make them think that I'm just talking to them, right? That you're not talking to everyone. So you're inviting on social media. Now, let me tell you something. In the beginning, you might get a lot of interaction. You might get a lot of people coming to you and say, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. You might, and that's great. And I urge you, each and every person that comments and that likes on that post, reach out to them. Reach out to them and tell them, thank you so much for commenting or for liking my post on my fitness group. I appreciate your support. It's hard for me to open up about my fitness journey, so I didn't know if you were just showing me support or if you were interested in my group. That opens the door for communication. Every single person do that too, okay? And then, of course, the ones that say I'm in, you're going to message them and ask if they're interested. Always lead with a question, okay? Not lead, end with a question. So there's your call out on social media. Now, if you get crickets, which you're going to, that's okay too. You still post. You still post. Why? Because you want people to know that you're still doing these groups. Guess what, guys? I get crickets every time I post that now because I've been doing it for 2 years. So people don't typically reach out to me on that platform anymore, but I still do it. There was a time where I kind of pulled back from that and I didn't post on social media as much because, nobody ever even comments on it anymore. But I listened to a call actually that Danielle did last week, and she said that she still posted on it because she wanted people to know that she was still doing these groups, and that kind of hit home to me. I was like, you know what? She's right. I need to post that I still do these groups, even if nobody comments, even if nobody likes. I still need to post that I do these groups just in case because they're still watching. All right, moving on. The second one is events. You can do an event. And if you're a new coach, this might be too overwhelming, and this is not something that you have to do. Don't feel like you have to implement every single one of these things right off the bat. This is something that you can store in your head and think about next time. You can run an event for your inviting. And you know what? Just as soon as I said that, I think that might be over. So scratch events for right now. We'll move on to that next time. Another way you can invite is private message. I want you to private message people. And this might be way out of your comfort zone. It was for me in the beginning. And I'll be quite honest. In the beginning, I did not private message people, but I didn't have to. My background is in fitness. I had 13 years of a background in fitness because I'm a personal fitness trainer. So I had a large following in the fitness background. People already knew me. They already trusted me as far as fitness goes. So people were coming to me. They were asking me what this new thing was that I was doing already. So my situation was a little different. So it wasn't for about a year into it that I didn't have to personal invite. Your situation may be the same. It may be different. I invite every single day now. I invite at least 5 people every single day, either to a paid challenge group, a free group, or the coaching opportunity. So it's going to be out of your comfort zone. It was for me for a while because you don't want to seem salesy, but I never feel salesy. And the reason that I don't feel salesy is because I know without a doubt that I hold something in my hands that could change someone's life. It's changed my life, and I know it can change theirs too. And if you don't feel that way, then you haven't had a transformation yourself. So that goes back to being a product of the product. You need to get that transformation yourself. You need to fall in love with the product so that you can share with confidence. All right. So with that being said, you private message people. And we have scripts that if you feel nervous and you need to borrow my words until you have your own, that kind of guides you. But I urge you just to talk to people. Talk to them about their goals. Talk to them why they want to reach their goals. Ask them some more questions. Talk about the value of Shakeology. Do some research on your own about Shakeology and what it's done for you. And just the health benefits, and just different things like that, I just invite with confidence every single day. I reach out to people, and I never reach out to people that I don't have a relationship with. So you want to make sure that it's someone that you have some type of relationship with already. So invite. So that's a vital behavior. So you've got being a product of the products. You've got inviting. And now you have your personal development. And this is one that I never, ever did until I was a coach. Personal development I thought was crazy and a waste of time because I thought I could be working my business instead of reading a book, right? I can be inviting. I can be doing my workout. I can be watching something on YouTube to help me grow. I don't need to be reading a book on self-help. I don't need that. Yes, I do. Why? Because it's going to help with your confidence in that inviting. It's going to help with your mindset. It's going to help you to be more positive. It's going to help you be a better person. I promise you that. 10 minutes a day, guys, and you can listen to audio. It completely transforms your mind, and I'm not kidding. So we have a complete list of personal development. And here's the thing. If I start a book and I'm not into it, I read something else. And I've done that several times. I have a whole bookshelf of books that I haven't been into, and I just move on to something else. That doesn't mean that I don't revisit those books later when I'm struggling with the topic, whether it be confidence or self-image or leadership or personal growth, finances. It doesn't matter. I'll pick something up and I read it, or marriage, or whatever, and it helps me with life and with my business and with leadership. 10 minutes, audio or reading. And I'm telling you, it makes a difference, and you will see that. And for those of you that are in the Revive group and that have actually stuck to it and done your reading each and every day, it's been a challenge, right? It has for me. You have seen the difference and that shift in your mindset. And any top coach that you talk to or that you listen to on YouTube, if you search them out, they are going to tell you that the number one vital behavior for them is personal development. And, going to any conferences, personal development. Personal development is where it's at. Do not skip this one. And I'm telling you, start with 10 minutes a day. That's where I started. Now I spend about 30 minutes a day. Now I don't want to put my book down. I'll spend 30 minutes in the morning, and sometimes at night I'll get on my Kindle and I'll read again at night. But it really does help you. It shifts your mindset. And it's kind of one of those things, it's like, check it before you wreck it, right? And it helps with that confidence when you're inviting, saying, you know what? Everybody's going to tell me yes today. Every single person. I'm just going for no today. I'm going to invite as many people as possible, and I'm going to change all these lives, right? So personal development. If you need help, tell me what you're struggling with, and I will give you the book to read, because I have read several. I've listened to several, some that are my favorite. The Slight Edge. I love The Slight Edge. It's probably one of my favorites. You Are a Badass is amazing. The Compound Effect. The Energy Bus. I'm trying to think. And I love The 5 Love Languages. It's a pretty amazing book too. And those are just some that I can think of off the top of my head. And if you're struggling in your own life, The Greatest Miracle. It's pretty good. Just if you're struggling with maybe some mistakes that you've made. I recently read it, and it's pretty good. Okay, that's personal development. The last one, and it's a new one. They just added it, I think, over the last 3 months, is recognize. And you want to recognize people. You want to recognize your challengers. You want to recognize your coaches. Because how does it feel when somebody recognizes you? It feels pretty amazing, right? It kind of boosts your confidence. It makes you feel like you're doing something that's worthwhile. So you want to make sure, you know, of course, the normal, like, you know, you probably see me recognizing coaches that rank advanced, or recognizing you guys for your volume, for your success club points. You know, those are the basics, the things that we do each week, and you'll see that as you become leaders of your own teams. But you know, when I see you guys do a live video and have amazing interaction, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is awesome. Why not recognize you for that, right? Or, you know, maybe you sold your first challenge pack. That's hard, guys. Like, it is. You don't realize that. There's some coaches that come into this business and they quit before they even help one single person. So that is huge. Or you sign your first coach. That's huge. You should be recognized for that. So recognize your coaches, recognize your challengers for that first step, because sometimes people just need to be recognized for that. You know, recognize that challenger that's struggling in your challenge groups, because maybe they just need that little boost to help them say, you know what, she believes in me. She thinks that I can do this, and that's just going to help them move forward. So those are your 4 vitals. You're going to be a proof that the products work. You're going to invite. You're going to read personal development, and you're going to recognize. That's it, guys. That is it. So those are vitals, but you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do for your power hour? You've probably heard us talk about your power hour. What are you going to do to move your business forward? And let me tell you, I have failed forward tons, because I don't know if you guys know, some of you are new and you might not know my story. My coach is a discount coach. She is not active. I had no help into this business, which is why I have created tons of duplicatable documents for you guys, because I don't want that for you. I want you to have all the resources that you can possibly have at your fingertips. So I get frustrated when you don't use them, because I would have loved to have that. So I want to show you some things. But so here's what I want to tell you. Here's what I did when I failed forward. I love graphics. I love videos. I love YouTube. So I spent a lot of time messing with the fluff, making great pictures for my call outs that would take me 2 hours to make, and then post on social media and get 2 likes and not sell a challenge pack off of it. So I was wasting time on those low-key items, those low-key tasks, when I really needed to be focusing on spending 30 minutes inviting, right? So here's the thing. If you work full-time, you need to focus on maybe setting a time, 30 minutes, setting a time, 1 hour to work your business. When I started coaching, I did work full-time. I worked full-time. I had a part-time youth ministry position, and I went to school full-time. I have 2 kids. I have a husband. My kids are involved in sports, so I get busy. I understand. So I worked my business for an hour, 2 hours a day maybe. So here's what you do. Now, I'm not saying your workout in Shakeology. That's a given. If you're a coach, you're doing that. That doesn't count in your hour. All right. You're going to open your computer. You're going to open your phone, because, yes, you can work from your phone. You're going to be present on social media every single day. You're going to post at least twice a day, okay, on social media, and not all fitness, okay? Posting twice a day on social media. Every single day you're going to show up on social media some way, somehow. Not all fitness. Something about you, something about fitness, at least twice a day. You get me there? All right, that's one thing you're going to do. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to invite every single day, without fail, every single day, at least 3 people. At least 3 people. You are going to add 3 friends. 3 friends, 3 new people. 3 new people to your network every single day. Okay? You are going to connect. You're not going to invite. You're going to connect with 3 people. 3 people you already know. Maybe you went to high school with them. You're just going to send them a message. Catch up with them. Okay? You're going to catch up. You're going to connect with them. That's it. That's all you're going to do. Every single day. That's what you're going to do. That's it. That's what's going to help you move your business forward. If that's all the time that you have, everything else, that's it. And your personal development, obviously, right? All right. So I'm going to share my screen and try to wrap this up, because I wanted to show you some of the tools that are available for you. So this is our coaches group. And I hope that you guys know what's available, but this is our drive. This is our coach drive. And it's just a Google Drive. And it has tons of resources. So I hope that you take the time to kind of go through this. You know, it's got anything from our challenge group resources to the links that you need, to scripts, to social media do's and don'ts, personal development, to-do lists, like things that I just went over with you. But I want to go through inviting and scripts right here. These are my scripts that I stay pretty true to. I probably need to update these. You can kind of look through this first part because I kind of go over like how to build relationships, that kind of thing. I need a new mouse. Okay. I think, sorry guys. Anyway, I go through this process of talking to them and what they may say, what they're probably going to say, because here's the thing on inviting. You just talk to people. You don't give them the link. Like, I hold on to my link until they tell me, yes, 100% I'm committed, okay? So, anyway, so this one's like, hey, how are you? You were on my mind because I thought this might be something that would be perfect for you. I actually don't even say that anymore. What are some things I say? Let me grab these up here because I've started using some new things. Not really. Hey guys, be quiet. Okay. Okay, here's one that I really like, and I get really good response from it. I said, hey, let's see, hey, I was just scrolling through your timeline, and I can't help but think how amazing you would be in some of my challenge groups. Have you seen some of my recent posts? I hold online accountability fitness groups, and I would love to have your energy in my groups. Would you be interested in learning more? That's it. Ending with a question, and then just kind of go through these. Kind of, you know, just look over these. So that, you know, there's my scripts. Those are in there. In here, this HYP free is going to be all of your free resources. And guys, seriously, look at all that. This is all free resources. So this is free stuff that you can do as far as free groups. You can Google like free resources too that you might want to do. So, you know, if you're thinking about doing a free group, this is like a crock pot challenge, 7-day free clean eating group, a detox challenge, a fixate group, 30-day push-up challenge. Like anytime you can add value to people without asking for anything in return, that's going to help with your business. Let's see what else is in here. But yeah, just kind of go through this drive, these to-do lists. This is going to help you too. Beachbody to-do list for a brand new coach. And this, I think I had 5. Like add 5 to your network. Send 5 non-fitness messages. So that's you're connecting to people that you already know. Invite 5 to your next group. Invite 5 to the coaching opportunity per week. So that kind of includes when you're inviting. And then check and return on messages per day. So as you invite, you're going to have people respond to you, obviously. So I try to, now as my inbox gets more full each day, I try to return my messages within 48 hours. As a new coach, probably within 24 hours. You want to check your online office. You want to post 2 to 3 times a day. I always send a thank you message to anyone that purchases from me because here's the thing, guys. They can purchase anywhere. They can purchase from Amazon. They can choose any coach, but they chose you. They connected to you on some level. Thank them for that. Check in with all your groups and engage, whether it's a coaching group, because here's the thing. You need to be welcoming new coaches. You need to be recognizing new coaches as they come on board, as they rank advance, as they hit Success Club, you know, congratulating them. Our group is a family and we should treat it as such. Checking in with any challengers. please do not sell a challenge pack and leave those people. Coach them, check in with them at least weekly, see how they're doing, see if they need your help, see if they need extra accountability. And then any coaches that you have, check in with them as well. All right, let's see here. So yeah, just go through that, see if there's anything in there. I think there's tons of value. This coach tracker is something that you might want to look at too. It's pretty valuable as well. And then one more thing I want to show you. This is in your online office. And just like I was saying with Country Heat, when you first log in to your online office, oh, good grief. This is just for future reference. Each and every time that a launch comes, and this you might not even know is available. And like I was saying, you don't have to be doing a program to run a challenge group for it. Now, my challenge groups are always multi-program because I don't want to limit myself. Like I never just run a 21-day fix group or just a Country Heat group. Now, when a launch comes, I will run just a Country Heat group to do a test group. But other than that, my groups are multi-program. But I want to educate myself on all the new programs. So if you go to sales and marketing, you can go to product toolkits. And then you can learn about each and every program. So for this one, you're going to click on Country Heat. And all of this information is going to be available. So when you guys ask me questions, when you guys post in the group, make sure you come here first and ask questions and look up your questions. So FAQ, come here. It's going to give you all kinds of information. Who is Country Heat for? Anyone who's looking for a simple, fun, effective way to lose weight and get fit, right? How hard or easy are the workouts? What equipment? How is the program different from size? Why do some days have 2 workouts? See, like all this information. What's included? How much does it cost? How do I send customers the page? All of this information, like even your link, right? Like it's not even available until today, but like this link is available. My kids are fighting. This link is available and you'll have it, you know, to send to your customers and then tell them, you know, this is live on Thursday, all this good stuff. So, you know, that is the FAQs. And then, you know, talking points you'll have as well, like just to talk to people about different things. I'm not going to go into all of this, but challenge group guides. Did you guys know this was available? Because if you run your own challenge group, guess what? Beachbody does all the work for us. Oh, can I open this? So look, getting started, fitness getting started. Okay. So this is what you post in your groups. So you literally copy and paste this and post it in your group. That's how easy they make it. So like you see the things Keisha and I post, this is what we post from. Now, with that being said, a lot of times Keisha and I will make our own. So this challenge group template is what I use a lot of the times. And I'm in the process of updating mine because I don't like what's in mine right now. But that's what I usually post. Okay. So what I'm going to do is post like a post call thing. And I kind of want to see where you guys are at, if that was helpful in like making a to-do list on what's important for you guys to drive your business forward. What top 3 things do you need to focus on right now to drive your business forward? So top 3 things that you need to do right now to drive your business forward. And then what are your strengths as a coach? Top 2 strengths as a coach and top 2 weaknesses as a coach. So your strengths as a coach, your weaknesses as a coach, and I'll post that in our group. Thank you guys so much for those of you that watched, even though this wasn't live. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys next week.